that the Declaration of Independence was signed there. These iconic stairs.
We're Matt and Nat, a travel couple based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
After having our world turned upside down in 2020, we decided to set out on our biggest adventure yet, to see all 50 states in a year.
In our last video, we were in Oklahoma City, where we stepped out of our culinary comfort zone with a local delicacy.
Got educated on cowboy and Western heritage at one of the best museums we've ever visited.
And had the time of our lives whitewater tubing.
This week, we're in the Keystone State. Welcome to Pennsylvania.
We're here in Philadelphia today, a city known for its rich revolutionary history, the Rocky movies, and cheesesteaks. And we're planning on experiencing as much as possible today.
Right now we're standing in Rittenhouse Square, which is one of the 5 original squares planned by the city founder William Penn back in the late 17th century. It's beautiful, and lucky for us, there's an excellent coffee shop right down the street.
So we just finished our caffeine fix, which was really good. I got a chai latte per usual.
Did you expect anything else?
And it was really good. It was spicy.
And would you expect anything else of me? I got a black coffee. And it was actually really good though. It was just a drip coffee, not a pour over or anything like that. And you can usually tell how good a coffee shop is by their drip coffee. And this one was actually really good.
We also got the Earl Grey loaf, which was really good.
Yeah. It was like eating a London fog tea almost, wouldn't you say?
With like a lemon glaze on it.
Yeah.
We also got a croissant.
Croissant, you hear how French she is?
I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but...
De croissant de beurre.
He took French class, could you tell?
I'm still not good at it.
All right, so now we're headed to one of the most iconic places here in Philly.
Get out, there's a pigeon up top. Hey, it's all fun and games until you get pooped on, and you think that only happens to other people until it happens to you.
If you don't know what he's talking about, check out our Washington State video. We'll link it because Matt got pooped on.
I will never forget that feeling.
He was like, get over here. There's a pigeon, it's perched.
With his butt hanging right over the ledge, like waiting for somebody. So we are now in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and hopefully you recognize these iconic stairs. And if you don't, go watch the movie Rocky because they were featured in it.
Matt's gonna show you what Rocky did. Go!
I don't know about that.
Yeah, run all the way up and then punch the air. Bam, bam, bam. Hit
And then
it.
just imagine a little Eye of the Tiger playing over it.
Due to copyright issues, I'll just sing it for you instead.
What are you doing?
I'm singing and you run.
Oh, okay, got it.
Rising up. We'll survive. You gotta punch the air like he did too. It's the eye of the tiger, it's a thrill of the night. We'll film other people running up. How about that? Does that work for you guys? Didn't get a video, but we ran up the stairs.
Or walked at a leisurely pace. But,
we
we still made it to the top of the stairs, so.
I'm in a dress, I'm not running up these things. If you're ever in Philadelphia, you have to do it because this view is awesome.
Yeah, it really is beautiful.
Independence Hall.
Just got to Independence Hall, which is right behind us. We're about to take a tour. Pro tip, book your tickets in advance. There's no guarantee that there will be walk-up tickets available, but you can go online and book them ahead of time to make sure you get a spot.
I think they're $1 to reserve.
Yeah, tickets are technically free, but
Yeah.
there's a service fee, so.
If you guys recognize this place, this is from National Treasure, the movie.
Nicolas Cage, you know,
Also, where the Declaration of Independence was signed.
minor details. Declaration of Independence was signed and so many more historic things happened, and George Washington actually sat in that chair at the back of the room.
This is such an amazing place. I am such a history nerd. It's just amazing that the Declaration of Independence was signed there.
I feel like when you go to Boston and then come to Philadelphia, all the worlds just kind of collide and you start to really wrap your head around the significance that each of these cities played in the future of what we're standing in now.
That was beautifully spoken. I did want to veer off our tour group and do a National Treasure tour, but I decided not to.
So in the movie National Treasure, Nicolas Cage stood right up here behind this clock, and the villain, I don't remember his name, stood up on the little clock tower up there because he didn't know what Nicolas Cage knew, and he was waiting for his son to cast the perfect shadow on the brick where he pulled out those fancy glasses.
In this building sat the first Senate and first House of Representatives of the United States of America. Herein, George Washington was inaugurated president March 4th, 1793. Also, John Adams was inaugurated the second president of the United States, March 4th, 1797. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
This building right here.
Take all the photographs you like.
We're in Congress Hall. I feel very official. Go see the Liberty Bell now. I've never seen it, Matt has, but I am super excited. So with the Liberty Bell, you don't need tickets, but you may have to wait in line. So hopefully it's not too long.
After a morning full of iconic sights and history, we have worked up an appetite, so we're gonna go check out Boris Food Hall.
Okay, so Matt and I ordered food at the same time at two different restaurants. I ordered it here at Rebel Taco, and Matt ordered it at Freebird Chicken. Freebird Chicken's taking a lot longer than Rebel Taco. I've got mine. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes waiting on Matt, and I think I'm gonna have to try it because they're definitely cold by now. I ordered short rib tacos and steak. Super fresh ingredients. Great flavors, really good. I wonder when Matt's gonna get back. He's coming, finally. He's here.
Only a freaking hour later. Oh my gosh. And yes, I'm dipping my onion rings wings in mayonnaise and hot sauce because it's the best way to eat them.
Very crunchy. Were they worth the 35-minute wait? I don't know. They're really good.
Also, we're in Philadelphia and they have sweet tea, which I was not expecting, so
That's a nice little surprise for Matt.
it's actually good too. As upset as I am about the wait, while service may not be their strong suit, fried chicken is, so it's actually really good. It's delicious.
All right, so we just finished lunch and I'm stuffed. It was really good.
It was. There were a lot of coming soon signs, but when you're watching this video, a lot of those places may be open, so check it out.
And now we are gonna take a 2-hour walking history tour with Philly Tour Hub, and I am so excited.
If you like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up. It helps out our channel way more than you know.
We are traveling to all 50 states this year. We've got 20 more to go, so please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really means the world to us, and it's free.
We put out a new video every week, so be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a single one. You can also follow us on Instagram at Adventures of Matt and Nat for story highlights of every trip.
So per our instructions, we're supposed to be at this particular statue 15 minutes prior. And since we've got Matt, we're here 20 minutes.
No, it's 15 minutes on the dot behind the Religious Liberty statue.
We're the only ones though, so.
On the corner of
Market Street and 5th.
Good job. You
Is
remembered.
it?
Live in a free and open democratic society.
Okay, so we're still on our tour right now, but we purchased postcards. We want to thank every single name right here. You guys are amazing, and we wouldn't be able to do this without you. We thank you so much.
If you are interested in becoming one of our patrons, please check out the Patreon link down in the description for all kinds of goodies, including monthly or weekly postcards.
We would love to have you in the family.
State pride supporters this time, President Andrew Jackson of Tennessee. That's the foundations of what at one point was the President's Mansion, the executive mansion that George Washington and John Adams after him lived in.
So if you guys watched our Boston video, we'll link it right up here.
You saw where Ben Franklin's, some of his family was buried, and a lot of people think Benjamin Franklin was buried there in Boston, but in fact, he is not, and you just saw his actual resting place right here in Philadelphia.
Also, let's just talk about how this tour is amazing. I have learned so much.
Seriously, I thought I knew. Yeah, I don't. I've learned a ton.
Just book it.
But Philly actually has the most murals of any city in America. Yeah, we have over 4,000 of them.
So we just finished our 2-hour tour, which ended up being a little bit longer.
Yeah, which was totally okay.
It was awesome. We learned so much.
Yes, Adam, our tour guide, was so knowledgeable, not just about Philadelphia history, but just American history in general. And
He has a master's
yeah,
in
it was
American history.
Pretty legit. We learned a ton. Too much to even talk about here.
You guys, it was worth every single penny. You guys have to go.
Yep.
Book it now. Philly Tour Hub.
Yeah, we'll put the link down in the description. Check it out on your next visit to Philly. So we're just hanging out here in the Independence National Historical Park, which is like a miniature version of the National Mall in
Yeah.
DC. But you see Independence Hall directly behind us, and we're just gonna hang out here and enjoy this beautiful Philadelphia evening.
We're literally just staring at Independence Hall, just thinking, that room on the left there, the Declaration of Independence was signed. The Constitution was written there. Like, so much history right here.
And right on the roof, just 2 floors above that room, is where Nicolas Cage pulled a brick out and found glasses that Benjamin Franklin had hidden there 200 years earlier to reveal a secret message on the back of that Declaration of Independence. That's
also
history, people.
That is also the plot of National Treasure.
Which some would say there's a little more fact to it than fiction.
Is it? I don't know. Also, isn't it interesting they only had one Declaration of Independence? Like, honestly, even now, if I make an important document, you know I'm getting 2. At least 2, hiding one, keeping the other.
That's why I think there's probably some truth to the secret message on the back.
Okay, we're gonna keep looking at this. After enjoying a lovely evening in the park, we're headed to get some dinner.
And it wouldn't be a trip to Philly without cheesesteaks. Now, there is much debate and much argument to what the best cheesesteaks are, so we're not about to say which one is the best.
So leave your comment below on which one you love the most, and next time we're here, we'll check it out.
But this time, we're going to one that was highly recommended by our tour guide, Adam, and it is called Campo's, and we cannot wait to try it.
Side note, I am not the biggest cheesesteak fan, so we will see.
Side note, I am.
So he's gonna eat the whole sandwich.
Campo's, the works, cheesesteak. Delicious. The peppers and onions are cooked down to where they're almost sweet. The steak isn't dry at all. Provolone adds just a nice creaminess to it, and the bread is super soft with a nice crust on the outside. Thumbs up, Campo's.
That means a lot because he's tried a couple of Philly cheesesteaks and he didn't really like them, so. And I'm not usually a fan. It's really good. We might have to get another one. I like it. I'm actually surprised that I like it.
Wow.
What?
Nice and loud here.
Welcome to Philly! Oh, they're redoing the road. That's why.
Getting a little asphalt education in today. It ain't my fault. It's that asphalt. Dinner was good.
I think we're gonna talk about it somewhere else.
I don't think we have an option.
So we actually found a quieter spot to talk.
We only had to walk for like 15 minutes to get here.
But literally, I had 0 expectations for that cheesesteak, and it was really good.
It really was. It was a solid cheesesteak.
Yeah.
I have 0 complaints. So if you're in the area, we definitely recommend Campo's. And it was the perfect way to end our time here in Philly.
So if you like this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe. We are going to 20 more states this year.
So we'll see you next week in State 31.